Hello students, I am Jasmeet from Makalarika Public School, Bandra Road, going to teach you class 6 Social and Political Life chapter number 1, and the name of the chapter is Understanding Diversity. Students, what is diversity? Diversity means inclusion of different elements, means something made up of different elements. Wide variety of anything is diversity. What does it mean? Diversity means wide variety of anything or inclusion of different varieties. That thing is known as diversity. When there is very different peoples are involved, different languages are there, different cultural backgrounds are there, different religious practices are there, that is known as diversity. So students, I will tell you the diversity with different examples. See this picture. In this picture, you can see that there are three drawings, and that drawing is made by three children of same age, of same class. But all the three drawings are different from each other. Why they are different? Because each of three children has their own quality of drawing. They have their unique quality of drawing. So anything can never be similar to another thing because each of one is having some different qualities, and this is also one of the example of diversity. Now take another example for understanding diversity. See students, I am giving you one example. There are two boys. One is rich and another is poor. I am telling you one little story. By that you can better understand what is diversity. See, both the boys are of equal age, and this poor boy is a newspaper hawker. He is selling that newspapers at the roadside, and this boy is rich and he used to go in his cycle every day. This poor boy is screaming every day, newspaper in Hindi, English newspaper, Hindi newspaper. One day the rich boy stopped and asked him for the Hindi newspaper. He got surprised and asked, "तुम्हें हिंदी आती है?" He said, "Yes, मुझे हिंदी आती है." Because in school there is one subject of Hindi which we study daily. So I know Hindi. He told him. So this meeting is going on daily basis, and both meet every day in the crossing. One day this rich boy asked the poor boy, "What's your name?" Poor boy replied that my name is Sameer. He got surprised that, "What? Your name is Sameer? My name is also Sameer." So he triumphantly replied that, "Okay," and lit up and replied that, "Okay, from today onwards I am Sameer, you are Sameer 1, Sameer A, and I am Sameer 2. And they started meeting every day in the crossing, and one day the poor boy was very upset and the rich boy asked him, "What happened to you?" He said that, "My family is settled in Meerut and so many people killed there in the riots." Then he replied in a shocking manner, "What? You are Sameer, then how this can happen?" Then Sameer Do replied that, "I am Muslim and he was Hindu." Means Sameer एक was Hindu and Sameer Do was Muslim. So by this story you can understand that both the boys are of similar age, but the difference is that he is from Hindu family, he is from Muslim family. See, this type of differences you can see in your society. By this story you can understand what is diversity. First example I told you about that drawing, and the second one is this of these two boys. By these two examples you can understand what is diversity that is prevailing in our society. Students, now I will tell you about the inequality. I told you what is diversity. Diversity means the inclusion of different varieties. Like if you have different language, different religion, different cultural backgrounds, These all comes under the diversity. But see, with the help of that example that I told you, Sameer A and Sameer B, till they are speaking different languages, they are from different cultural backgrounds, they are following different religious practices. This is diversity. But Sameer A was Hindu and Sameer B was Muslim. Just because of this caste system, treating someone badly, differently, is not a diversity. And Sameer A was rich boy and he is going to school, but he is not going to school. He has enough to eat, but he is not having enough to eat. These all things are inequality. This is not diversity, this is inequality prevailing in our society. Means on the basis of religion, cultural practices and religious practices, languages, you can say it is diversity present in our society. But if these basic things, basic facilities which should be available to everyone, then this type of thing is known as inequality. Like treating someone wrongly or badly on the basis of caste system, and someone is too poor, someone is too rich, someone is having enough to eat, someone is not having enough to eat, and someone has to run his family on the very early childhood, and someone is living lavishly, and all these things prevailing in our society is inequality. This is not diversity. This is the difference between diversity and inequality. See student, now we will study what diversity adds to our lives. See, there are diversity in many things, like in food, in festival, in language, in clothes. Means there are so many people who are eating, who are having different food habits, who are eating different foods, following different festivals, speaking different languages, and wearing different types of clothes. By all these varieties, we can learn so many things. How we can change our pattern of living. So all these things somewhere add something to our life. So these diversities all increase our living standard. And with the help of one example, I will tell you what diversity can add in our life. See, imagine there are different groups. One group is interested in hearing stories. It may be a story of ghosts, it may be story of people, it may be story of animals, it may be story of adventures, it can be anything. Means a group of people who are interested in hearing stories. And there can be another group which is interested in making their own stories. And there can be another group, means the third group. That group is interested in writing the stories, and they write stories on the basis of books, on the basis of their real life observance, on the basis of imaginations. It can be anything. So there are, I told you, there are three types of groups. Means it can be any type of, but just for explaining, I am taking three types of groups. Hearing stories, and one is interested in writing stories, one is interested in making its own stories. So by all these people influence each other. Means if someone is interested in writing stories, they can and they are interested in writing stories by their imaginations of reading books, they can take some help or take some ideas from these type of groups. So all are interdependent. It means when there are varieties, when there is diversity, they always increase our talent, always add something to our life, which is very positive for our life. Students, I will tell you now the diversity in India. See, there is diversity in language, in food, in festival, in religion. All these diversities can also be seen in India. Means there can be people who are eating different types of foods, who are wearing different type of clothes, who are following different type of cultures, different type of religions, and different type of festivals. All these diversities are also present in India. The next topic is how do we explain diversity. See students, 200 years ago, when the trains, the aeroplanes was not the part of our lives, and the people used to travel with ships, horses, camels, etc. And in search of food or for trading, for business purpose, they used to move from one place to another. And it took so long to travel from one place to another because these modes of transport were very slow. Then in between they take breaks and stayed there, and many other people left their homes in search of food in the drought area, in the famine area, where there is no availability of food. People used to left that places. In this way, so many people, some people because of their need of food, some people because of trading, some people because of some other reasons, moving from one place to another, and they started living together. And after they stayed together, they have different living practices, and they share these living practices with each other. Their languages, their food, their cultures, their cultural habits, their religions is mixed, and this diversity can be seen. Due to this intermixing of their religions and of their living habits, make something new and something different. And because of these diversities in their eating habits, in their religious practices, in their living habits, all these diversities make any region very diverse in very unique manner. And similarly, diversity also comes in the people's lives when they adapt their life with the geographical area in which they are living. Like people living in the seaside and people living in the mountainous area, both the types of peoples, both the groups of peoples have different living habits, different eating habits. See, for example, the people living near the sea, in the seasides, they used to eat fish because fish is easily available there. Both the types of people have different clothing habits and eating habits. See, like in cities, people used to go to market and buy vegetables from there, and in the rural areas, people used to grow vegetables by their own, and this is the geographical influence on peoples. I am concluding, like people in cities have habits of buying vegetables, and people in the rural areas used to grow their vegetables by their own. They are living a life of farmers. And people living in mountainous areas have different eating and clothing habits. People living in the seasides or near the sea have different eating and clothing habits. Or means their geographical locations also influence their living habits. And this is how I can say that how this diversity comes, how does it affect the people's life, diversity in India, and what are the different types of diversity, what is the difference between diversity and inequality. All these topics we covered today. Thank you. That's all for today's lecture.